in the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Spectacular win Saturday night at the Barclays Center over Peter Quillen. First round knockout. Now this has to be, I guess, a great moment for you and your pupil Daniel Jacobs. So on the big stage to perform on this level and be able to capitalize with such a exciting and fan-friendly, television-friendly performance. I mean, how do you feel? How does he feel? What's next? What's going through Team Jacobs' mind?
Well, we knew we were going to win the bout. That wasn't the question. How was the only question. And Danny was exceptional in his performance and how he orchestrated his attack, and then he followed through on one of our tried and true combination drills that we do, which is called Boxing Rumble.
Now, obviously, no one expected this. Was there, I guess, a doubt in your mind? Did you know any inclination that this was a possibility? Obviously, you know, Daniel Jacobs with an 88% knockout ratio, it had to be a possibility, but we've never seen Peter this hurt.
Well, of course not, because Peter's never been in the ring with someone of the caliber of Danny Jacobs. They were saying that Danny hadn't been in the ring with an individual, an athlete, a competitor of the caliber of Peter Kid Chocolate Quinlan, but it was vice versa.
Before all these three middleweight fights, Lemieux and Golovkin, Canelo and Cotto, and now Danny and Peter Quillen, where would you rank these men? Was Peter the number two? Was Lemieux the number two middleweight? Who was number one and number two in your opinion, and who is now after this performance?
Well, quite honestly, I had Golovkin at number one, I had Lemieux at number two, and just because of the facts and the figures, I had Peter at number three. But in my mind, I always knew that Danny was at the top of the list.
You know they're gonna crucify me now because I said there was no way Lemieux was number two. Thanks a lot. So you had Lemieux at number two. All right, so now what's next for Danny? I mean, obviously, everyone's assuming or wanting a Gennady Golovkin fight. That's something that politics may not allow. Do you think that it's too early to start talking about that fight? Is that something that you yourself want? Because with such a statement that Danny made with that knockout, now, you know, the fans have to shift a little bit in his favor because we thought Gennady was this big puncher, and here he goes, he ices out Peter in one round.
Well, my thing is this, and my dear friend Abel Sanchez and I had so much fun bantering back and forth when we were preparing for the Golovkin-Stevens bout. And he told me that my charges were both too green to effectively perform against his fighter. I think now he knows that Danny does have the goods to go in the ring and be victorious against Gennady Golovkin. Danny can punch, he's thinking, he's moving, he's aware, and he has enough firepower to keep Gennady very, very, very comfortably cautious. So I think that would be a great bout.
Now that the iron is hot, do we wait for Andy Lee and Billy Joe Saunders, get a unification going maybe? March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, if Andy Lee could win, Daniel Jacobs both meet in New York.
I think that'd be a great bout. I mean, it would be a fantastic build-up to the powers that be coming together finally for fantastic unification between Danny and Gennady, with both of them coming to the table with equal powers in their pocket.
Oh, so you're saying it would be better to have two titles so that he can have negotiation power. This way, everybody gets paid what they deserve.
Exactly. Let's come to the table. Let's come with even money, and let's lay it down on the line, and let's take full control of it. Let both athletes make $3, $4, $5 million apiece, and we all ride off into the sunset.